Have you ever considered the invisible journey your click takes from your device to a distant computer across the internet? It is a complex dance of technology that happens in milliseconds, making the web feel instantaneous. A server receives an HTTP request through a structured process involving several layers of network communication, where your browser establishes a connection and sends data that the server's software is specifically configured to interpret. The core mechanism begins when your browser resolves a domain name into an Internet Protocol address using the domain name system. With this IP address, your browser then initiates a Transmission Control Protocol, or TCP, connection to the server. This is often called the three-way handshake, where both sides confirm they are ready to communicate. Once the connection is established, usually on port 80 for standard HTTP or for 143 for secure HTTPS, your browser sends the raw HTTP request. The server's operating system network stack receives these incoming data packets, identifies them as belonging to the TCP connection on the designated port, and directs them to the server software that is listening on that specific port. Once the server software, such as Apache, Nginx, or a Node.js application, receives this stream of raw data from the operating system's network socket, its first task is to parse it. This parsing involves breaking down the request into its distinct components. The HTTP method like GET or POST, the uniform resource identifier which tells the server what resource is being requested, any request headers containing metadata such as content type or cookies, and potentially a request body if data is being sent. This structured information is then passed to the server's application logic for processing. A key concept here is the listening socket, which is an endpoint on the server's operating system that waits for incoming connection requests. Modern web servers often employ non-blocking input-output, or I/O, to handle many concurrent connections efficiently. This means a single process or thread can manage multiple client connections without waiting for each one to complete its data transfer, significantly boosting scalability and performance. Understanding this intricate journey from your browser to the server's application layer is fundamental. It empowers you to diagnose network issues, optimize application performance by understanding where bottlenecks might occur, and ultimately build more robust and reliable web services that seamlessly serve user requests.
If this helps you code smarter, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.